Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a revisit to Blue-eyes. I'm not saying this is the best way to use Blue-eyes, but it's just a way I wanted to try with the new Malefic Blue-eyes White Dragon, because I really don't like Malefic Blue-eyes White Dragon in an actual Malefic deck. It takes a lot of slot commitment, I would say, in your main deck, not just your extra deck. So it's a little too much. So we're trying it in a pure Blue-eyes deck where it's already met its requirements to be good. What are its requirements? You just have to banish a Blue-eyes White Dragon from your deck. So I was looking at ways to really maybe utilize dragons in your banish pool or things like that, but there's nothing that really jumped out at me. So what does this guy add to a Blue-eyes? What is he actually giving to our Blue-eyes deck? He's easy to summon, he's level 8, which means he's gonna be easy synchros, guys. He can just virtually just special summon him, normal summon your tuner, and then you have your synchros going off immediately. It's a little faster than just a Cosmo Brain or things like that. It's a little better than Ancient Rules or, you know, other things that can just pop your Blue-eyes on the field. This way you get your 3k Blue-eyes on the field ready to go. So why is he not super great is because no other monsters you control can declare an attack, and he also locks us into the skill Peak Performance because he requires a field spell in order to stay on the field. So he is quite demanding, but it does make for very, very quick synchros. Your turn 1 synchros, guys, you blink and they're done. So it's very nice with this deck, makes it super easy. We're also using one new card, Just a Break. I don't think I use it in any of the replays. Activate only when your opponent declares an attack against face-up normal monster you control. Destroy all monsters on the field except the face-up attack position normal monsters. So that's pretty rare. Usually people aren't swinging over Blue-eyes. They usually have other ways around the Blue-eyes. So you're not going to see that used too much. It would be interesting in maybe a Gemini deck, something like that. But till then, we'll have to leave it where it is. But it's faster synchro plays, guys. It gets to your synchro plays really quick. I'm not saying our synchro boss in Blue-eyes Spirit Dragon is going to just shut down duels as soon as you get them out, but this new Blue-eyes does help you get the synchros faster, so that is something to be said. But being locked into Peak Performance is not as good as Alternative Dragon, so I'd probably still run Alternative Dragon, which means Malefic just really doesn't have room in Blue-eyes alone, but it's still an interesting way to synchro. Maybe when we get more in our level 9 synchro pool, this would be even more valuable. But we'll have to see till then. So I hope you guys enjoy the replays, and thanks for watching. Okay, here we are facing an Shizu, I do believe. See what she's got in store for us. We're going first. No sleever mats. So this guy has no personality, and it's hard to win when you have no personality, guys. America loves an underdog. The world loves an underdog. Gotta have personality. Anyway, we're gonna summon our Malefic Blue-eyes. Normal summon our Maiden with Eyes of Blue. That's our Spirit Dragon, guys. 2-card commitment. It's like we just normal summoned a Spirit Dragon for 2 cards. Here we have our Regeki Break. We're gonna throw away our Stone of Ancients. That's the Wombo combo. We hit 1 counter trap, bring out our Spirit of White, hit that center counter trap. No one's gonna counter these boys. Then we get a swing for lethal. No problem. Opponent's not even gonna have it. Has to scoop. First turn synchros, guys. Great stuff. Okay, here we are facing another Shizu. Plenty of a Shizu out there to fight, so get used to seeing it. Here's a mess today. Using Peak Performance because Malefic Dragon demands it. Starting with the Malefic Dragon and our Justy Break, but like I said, you're not really super using that. That you're going to want to use with Gemini. Definitely going to revisit Gemini once I get like one more Justy Break or something. So here we start with our Malefic Dragon, get rid of a Stone of Ancients. That gives us a Spirit Dragon and our regular Blue-eyes, guys. We get the new D-Sod cutscene. Not too bad. Good first turn play, especially with the Justy Break and a normal monster in attack position on the field. So here our opponent sets 3, likely a Dark Magician. He's using that Planera mat with a white sleeve. It's pretty stylish. Dark Magician with Treacherous Trap Hole. I don't think there's anything more cheesy in the game right now. Maybe Shiranui or something, but pretty bad. So here we use our Azure Eyes to jump around it. That's going to trigger his Dark Illusion, but we do have room with our Maiden now. Maiden has room to summon a dragon, so we're going to use Sage on the Maiden. That's our first Blue-eyes right back, guys. Now we get a Spirit of White from the deck. That's going to give us a whole nother banish. We aim for the middle, change the navigation. We're not scared of navigation, especially when there's no circle. So get your Treacherous off, get your navigation off, all that stuff. It's not going to stop the Blue-eyes. We swing at both the Dark Magicians, leaving just a little Rod and whatever he has face down there. He top decks, has to scoop. Story of my life, great stuff. Alright, here's Arcana. We're going first. He's using full Dark Magician commitment, guys. Pretty scary. Here we don't really have much. We're gonna just normal summon our Sage. Grab a Stone of Ancients. Call it a day on those Regeki breaks. See what our opponent's got for us with this Dark Magician. Normal summons a Rod. Searches a circle. So I do believe we disrupt the circle play, because if you hit it right when it activates, it will not get the search. Sets 3 face down, or no, 2 face down, 1 illusion magic. Didn't even want to go for the swing. Now in the end phase, we're going to Regeki break again, throwing away that Blue-eyes, because we really can't do much of the Blue-eyes just in hand. Our opponent bluffed a 1,000 Knives, which we did take the bluff, but we're going to Spirit of White that middle navigation anyway, so there's no hiding from us. Wipe the entire field. Now we use Stone of Ancients to get a Blue-eyes in hand, and you can search the Malefic Dragon with the Stone of Ancients from your graveyard, so that's always an option. You can just get that Malefic Dragon right back after fusion summoning, and all that great stuff. So, great duel, guys. Okay, here we are versus Zane. Lots of Zanes out, lots of Cyber Dragons on the rise, guys. So we're going second. You know, Cyber Dragons without Concentrating Current, though, it's a little tricky getting over just a regular Blue-eyes. So it's a pretty good start. Here we have our Malefic. Plenty of tuners in our hand. Opponent only has 1 back row, so it shouldn't be too crazy for us. We're going to summon the Malefic. Normal summon a Sage, which is going to give us an Ancient Stone. Stone of Ancient. We're going to go into the Synchro. That's a Vermilion Dragon mech, guys. So we can play defensively, we can play offensively, whatever we want. We hit an Overflow, which gives him a Fusion Support Search. We're not going to swing, because we don't want to give him any more Cyber Dragons. He's going to get 2 as it is. He wraps those around his other Cyber Dragon. Now he uses the Cyber Load Fusion, but makes the error of making a Rampage Dragon. So he should have gone into his End Dragon, Cyber End Dragon, so he's over the Vermilion, because then he tries to use his Overload Fusion, and then that's just not going to work with the other Cyber Load, and he could have probably only brought out his Chimera Tech and just eventually had all bad stuff, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Zane Truesdale going first. Let's see what he's got in store for us. Obviously Cyber Dragon. He's using a Cyber Dragon sleeve and mat combo. This guy knows what he wants. Here, we're starting with our Malefic Dragon. We're even going first, guys. So we just banish a Blue-eyes. That's a level 8 body on the field. And we normal summon our Maiden. We could have normal summoned our Sage. Actually, probably would have been a much better play to normal summon the Sage. That way you can search the Stone of Ancient. Discard the Stone of Ancient with the Regeki break. But we wouldn't have got that play anyway. So we're just surviving. Your opponent special summons a Cyber Dragon. Special summons a Veer. Sets a back row. That leaves for our turn. We get a Regeki break again. Do not summon the Sage again. I really should have been summoning the Sage. Don't know what I was thinking to not. But I wasn't. Opponent top decks into virtually nothing. Thinks for a while, has to scoop. Like I said, you want to be normal summoning these Sages. You want to be using their +1 for those Stone of Ancients, especially when you have means to discard in your hand. So playing it a little fast and loose there. But you saw how a 3200 defense monster who contribute could work well there. The only problem is Overflow doesn't target, so I would have to chain Spirit Dragon's effect to Overflow, and then he would just target the new Azure Eyes, so you really wouldn't be able to dodge Overflow unless you brought the Azure Eyes out before it, so it's a little tricky, but still pretty good. They still got to get over big monsters that you just throw out immediately. It's great stuff. Still, I'm not sure if this is the way everyone should be playing Blue-eyes at all. It's a weird monster. I don't know where he's gonna find his home, but we're gonna keep looking, so thanks for watching, guys.